Hey Henry, good to see you. Just finished your training.
Kind of. It's not
happy.
serious.
Yeah, I'm happy you're taking the time. Hey Henry, I'm really happy you're taking the time. If we go back, Henry, to your early childhood, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Hong Kong. I'm 100% local Hong Kong people.
Okay, cool. What area of Hong Kong did you grow up?
I was born in Hong Kong. On the Kowloon side, yeah, Hong Kong, where the MTR station have a lot of trouble now.
Yeah. I've been working there actually for a few years.
The Hong Kong link, yeah, it's closed down at the moment. It's still closed.
Oh, it's closed?
It's not being open because of some default engineering works.
Yeah.
That's a big bus in Hong Kong here.
Yeah. That's the new MTR line to Wan Chai, right?
Exactly. Yeah. One of the stations is actually outside my home. My childhood home.
Oh, okay.
So I was born in there, raised up there. Pretty much the early part of my life.
Okay. And did you play any sports as a child?
Yeah. I've always been very active. I really like to play a lot of ball games. I play a lot of soccer, of course. I was a young.
Okay.
And I play basketball. Not very good at it because I'm not tall enough.
Yeah. Yeah. But still, basketball is big in Hong Kong, right? A lot of.
Yeah, soccer, basketball. Yeah. And back in those times, tennis is a very trendy sport. So I play a little bit of tennis and I do a little bit of squash. Basically, it's a lot of ball games.
Okay. So what got you into martial arts? And how old were you when you started developing these interests?
I think I was pretty old when I started martial arts because when I was about 14, 15, my parents decided to send me over to England to study. So so at that time I got bullied by people in the dormitory, and that's the time I started to think maybe I should do some martial arts. And basically I just pick up a book and learn from the book.
Okay, yeah, that's a great story.
There was no YouTube there, so I just pick up a book and just learn it from there. So that's how I started. Maybe I was about 16, 17, and I do it all on my own. I think my first formal training is not until I was at university. So that is already in my early 20s.
Okay. So you've been set abroad, right? You've been to the UK.
Yeah.
Did you go to the university as well in the UK? Or
Yes. Went there. I did 4 years at college and 4 years at university.
Okay. So some kids bullied you, and that actually started your whole martial arts career.
Yeah. Well, kind of. I think many people have the same story, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's definitely in the old days. I think nowadays martial art has grown a lot, right? So a lot of parents they choose their kids as well to put on.
Yeah, true. In those days, my parents always think martial art are for triads, and good kids they only study, and they shouldn't do anything related to martial arts.
Yeah.
But now the parents, first thing when the kids can walk, they will take them to a taekwondo class. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Same as me. I sent my son to taekwondo class.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah. How old was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but your kids are doing.
He was. Yeah. He's actually started. Well, my kids grow up with jiu-jitsu with me. Like they were in the gym, and my son is in the gym, and when he's born. My daughter's in the gym while she was about 2. Yeah. So I never really teach them, and they just hang out with us, play around with the big boys, and they just gradually pick up from there.
Yeah, step by step. Yeah. So, who inspired you in the early days to go into martial arts? Of course, it started with the bully, but did you have any big figures there who inspired you to?
No, I think it's a competition that pushed me.
Okay.
No one really inspired me. I think when I first joined the judo at university, I has always been very competitive. Okay. Right? And I play a lot of rugby at college time. And
Yeah.
when I turn up to university, obviously my framework is too small.
Okay.
So I still want to do some competitive sports, and I
Yeah.
just pick up judo.
Okay.
And once I pick up judo, I enter the team in my second year. And then from there, I just keep on training and training and training and compete and travel all around England, Scotland, Ireland just to compete.
Okay. And that was in judo or karate?
That was in judo.
Only
That
judo.
was in judo. Yeah.
Okay.
I compete very often in my first 3 years at university.
Okay. So at what age did you return to Hong Kong?
I think I was about 26, 25. I
Okay.
returned to Hong Kong. I started a job, and I tried to go to a nearby judo center, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, I didn't have my ID card with me. So the person saying you need to come back and you bring your ID card in order to register into the judo club.
Yeah.
So as I walked down the street, I saw a big fist which say go to karate. So I think, okay, maybe I just walk up there, and I just walk up there. Everyone welcomes me there, and I just stay with them for about the next 10 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And,
So I was only just purely by chance that I picked up karate.
well, everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah. And because I like to hang out with those people, again, all the competition, I make myself to the national team, and I just keep training.
Okay, that's cool. So what got you into BJJ?
Oh, I stopped karate competition when I was about 30 something because I had serious injury to my knee. So I couldn't compete. I could not train really properly in karate. So I stopped, and I took a whole year off for a year, 1 year off. And a colleague of mine, where I was working with an Australian company, and a colleague of mine said, "Hey Henry, I know that you used to play rugby, and I have started a rugby side. Why don't you join in?" So instead of doing nothing, I started to play rugby again.
Okay.
And actually, I didn't do any martial arts for the next 4 years.
Okay.
I only played rugby. So I stopped karate at about like 30 something. And then I played 4 years of rugby, and then I injured myself again.
Okay.
And then
same injury again, the knee.
Yeah, same leg injury.
Okay.
And I stopped training for another year, and then I was watching this UFC stuff, UFC 3, I remember. And then of course I see Gracie tapping everyone now and say, okay, this is what I want to learn, because it's actually laying on the floor. So it's good for me because I got very weak legs at the time. So I thought, okay, that might be the sport that I can pick up. So I decided to go for BJJ. That's how I started BJJ.
Wow, but in these early days, BJJ was not mainstream yet, right? I guess there was no gym yet.
Yeah.
So in 2004, you opened up Fight Club Hong Kong. Can you describe, or can you bring us back to these early days?
Well, Fight Club itself is never meant to be a club for other people, because it was only part of my office. So when I started my consultancy, I had a big office and I got some free space. So I used that space to lay on some mats, and I just keep on doing my own training. And then I started to pick, and that was the first 2 years. I still not doing any BJJ. Actually, the Fight Club started at 2004, and my BJJ class never started until 2006.
Okay.
And within that 2 years, I searched internet. I try with some local guys and train BJJ with them. And sometimes the time doesn't fit, and sometimes I just felt that I just want a little bit more. So I decided to send a message to overseas and to ask for help. And actually, when I first sent my message out, I sent to a Pedro Sauer in America, and for some reason that he never really returned my call. And Gracie Barra happens to be the first gym that sent me back a message, say, I'm very happy to help you out to run the gym. And then we started some online. At that time, they sent me a link, and then they send me some online scheme that I can train on my own. And then eventually I invite one of the black belt coming over and train with me. So that's how I started.
Yeah, so the black belt you were flying in, right? Every 3 months.
No, that was even earlier than that. The first black belt that come from Baja stayed with me for about 10 days, and then they left. And I was hoping to ask him to come back in another like 3 months, but because at that time he needs to move away to the States. So he tell me, Henry, I have difficulty in coming back again.
Okay.
And it was lucky that at that time I had a very good friend of mine. He introduced to me to a black belt that's stationed in China, and actually he's American.
Okay.
So I sent a message to Beijing and invited him to come over from Beijing. So this first black belt will come to Fight Club every 3 months and stay with us for a week and just lay down all the foundation, all the training scheme. And we kept that doing for about 2 years. Yeah. Until we've met Professor Daniel Charles from Macau.
Yeah. Oh, he was based in Macau.
He was based in Macau. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When he first came to Macau, I got a friend. I got some couple of friends that they know me that I'm running Gracie Barra Hong Kong here, and they sent me a message say, "Hey, I have a black belt coming over to Macau, and would you mind sharing the expenses with us?" I said, "Yeah, of course. I'm more than happy to do that." So then I met Professor Daniel Charles, and he's very kind to come over to Hong Kong twice every week, and he did that for 7 years. Amazing.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow! Wow!
Amazing.
Wow! So he came to Hong Kong twice every week to lead class, and then you had the remaining days to drill these techniques, and then he
yes.
again and
yes.
So wow, that was quite a dedication from his side as well, I guess. And
I think so. Yeah, that's why I really appreciate Professor Daniels what he helped me out in those early days, and it's important that it's always been an important part of the Fight Club history.
Yes.
And now he moved to Portugal.
He's in Lisbon, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen for 2 years. And I tried to visit him this summer, and then because of this virus, I have to cancel the trip.
Yeah. That's very unfortunate. Is he still visiting Hong Kong on a regular basis?
No. He's running a gym in Portugal now.
Okay.
Very tight up with his work. It's not coming to Hong Kong, and hopefully I will go over there to visit him. Okay.
So you actually started doing Jiu-Jitsu in 2006, right? And in 2014 you earned your black belt under Professor Daniel Charles.
Yes.
Can you describe that feeling after the journey of flying in professors and drilling in your office, combining it as well with your family time, right?
Well, it's always has been my passion to run the gym, and with the support of my wife and the children. Yeah. And it's pretty much part of the life. It's pretty much part of my life, right? Just teaching daily and passing on what I've learned. And I treat the gym members as part of the family, and I'm so happy that with all these guys around. Even now, you move back home, we're still in touch, right? So I guess it's the bond that built within BJJ that I think is the most amazing thing in BJJ. Not learning the technique, not even gaining the black belt, but I think it's like gaining the friendship. Starting we're getting people just knowing each other, and then not just become friends, and we're seeing each other as part of the family. I think that's the most enjoyable moment.
That is beautiful. Yes. So Henry, you have achieved a lot, right, during your martial arts journey. Is there any particular achievement that you're most proud of?
Of course, I took the world champion in 2000. I cannot remember now. I think it's 2018.
17. I believe it was 2017.
2017. 2017. I took my world champion.
Okay.
Amazing. You know, I went there, stay with Gracie, train with them, do a camp there, focus, fight, get my medal, and you know, stand on the podium is the top of the world, top of the world. The moment I received my medal, the moment I walked down the podium and the phone called and I answered the phone, is Professor Daniel congratulating me, you know, so.
Okay.
It was amazing, yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was in 2017. I actually remember that. So are you still competing at the moment?
Well, I try to compete in Asia now. I compete twice in Asian Open, and this year, of course, now the event is cancelled. And I was hoping to, I was hoping to go to fight in the European Opens in January, but I don't know. Maybe. If I miss, I'm gonna miss 2021. I will try to do one more in 2022, and likely that will be my last competition.
Okay.
You know, I'm 57 now.
Yeah.
So in 2 years' time, I'll be 59, and you know, I think before 60, I want to do one European champion. Then I do all the continents. I do all the continents. I did America. I did the world. I did Asian, and I just haven't done Europeans.
Okay. Okay, that's a good deal. So you train still every day, right? Do you have any current injuries you're battling because you had over the past journey?
Yeah, I had some problem with my shoulder. You know, I ripped my shoulder, a torn ligament. I never repair it, but I learned to live with it. You know, I just train around it. That's the beauty of jiu-jitsu, right? Is you don't, you know, you have so many techniques.
Yes.
You can work around it.
Yeah. So Henry, I know that you are you're a busy man, right? I think you have to leave in a few minutes. I just have one more question. So if you have to give advice to a kid who is being bullied at this moment, what would it be?
Well, I think you have to ask yourself why you're being bullied. You know, I think that's very important. Is it your self-esteem? Is it like your behavior? Or is there any shortcomings of your character? If you're being bullied, maybe you talk to your parents and listen to their advice. I think first and foremost is to understand why it happened to you and not to others, not to anyone else, but to you yourself. If you thought that you have not done anything wrong and you change your personality or you try to suit the environment and the things still occur, then maybe you think about like learning some martial arts and defend yourself. Because I think from that, when I learned my martial arts, I never really fight after I learned my martial arts, but I kind of built my self-confidence and realign my character, and it changes you internally. You don't, something that you don't know. No, it's not just the training, not the physique, but the internal soul when you do martial art. I think that's
self-confidence. Yeah. Okay, that's well said, Henry. I know you're having dinner with your son now, so I have to let you go. Although I feel that
thank you, Bob.
Another 30 minutes.
Sorry, it's a bit short. I didn't notice it's public holiday. I thought we're in the office. We have plenty of time to talk. And then I tell my wife, and my wife tell me, "Hey, look, it's public holiday. What are you talking about?" Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, no worries. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I wish your son all the best for tomorrow. The school exams.
Yeah.
And, say hello to the rest of the family as well, and I'm sure
we'll do.
We'll find some time catching up soon again.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. Come and visit us sometime. If I ever come over, I will shoot you a message. I come over to visit you too.
Okay, that's appreciated. But before 2021, I guess, right?
Yes.
All righty, Coco. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.